How's it? Today is Wednesday, March 29th. It is back squat with overhead press today. Today was not it. Last week, I failed a set of 10 at 149, and I was like pretty defeated with that, but I still felt like I could have went to 152 today. I felt like the 1 week later would not have been too much of a difference because I felt like my squat last week was actually impeded by a misgroove on my 7th rep, so I failed the 8th rep. And I felt like I was plenty strong to do the 10. I don't know if I was wrong, but I was wrong about today. Today was supposed to be a scheduled PR. If everything went all to plan, everything was supposed to be a volume PR at 152. I was supposed to do three fives and then one set of 10 at 152. But that is not at all what happened. When I was warming up, my knee, my right knee, on the backside of my right knee, was giving me a lot of problems. And I didn't really feel like it was okay until about 120. So my warm-ups were just kind of trash. Here's my first set at 152. I feel like I'm rushing my reps, and I think that later on in the training session when I try to slow them down, I do think it did help. But after this set, there was absolutely zero chance that I was going to get a set of 10. You see that right there? That is just a struggle. I I don't know. I think that my technique could be a lot crisper, a lot better overall. I feel like the knee thing was getting in my head. I don't think that it really mattered overall. I think that I should have been able to squat beyond the knee because it didn't hurt at all at the top weight. I just felt like bracing and getting to position was just not happening the way that I normally have it and the way that I know is possible. So here's my third set of five. I end up failing my fifth rep. You watch how high I fail it. And, you know, after the first set at 152, I said there's no way I was going to be able to do 10, but I don't know if I can even do five fives had I tried. Yeah, that's upsetting. So five fives, right? That would be the same amount of reps, just separated differently. And then after the second set, I was like, all right, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing three fives today. But whatever the case is, I did a few down sets with a lot better positioning. And I feel like my hip activation for the down sets was a lot better overall. And this is ideally how I should be squatting, I think. Right, first two sets. First two reps on these is really great. On I think all of these sets, but the third one is a little bit odd. Like speed wise, tempo wise, positioning was just not what I wanted. Like everything is just not what I wanted today. And I don't know if it's because I'm eating less in order to lose weight for the meat, but I don't think it is. I think that it's something to do with kind of just insufficient rest in the last couple days. Um, I don't want to make excuses. I just didn't do well today. For reference, a set of three sets of five and then one set of 10 at 152 would be a volume PR because the last time I did anything like similar to this was I did 335 pounds for a set of 11, but that was all I did. I didn't have any other sets of five at that same weight. I just did a single set of 11 at that, and that was a long time ago. I weighed a little bit heavier, and you know, I was hoping today would be a good one overall. After my squats, I went into overhead press. I was trying to do 72 for a set of five, but watch this and tell me, can I do five here? Look at how hard that third one was. So I was like, all right, should I go for a fourth one? And on the way down, I was like, nope. So I just cut it off at a top set of three. Did some down sets for 65 for 3 5s. As far as it goes, like this is kind of nearing the end of like my high intensity, higher volume, like just like overall a lot of work for the meet. I should be tapering. I should have deloaded last week, right? That's what Steve wanted me to do, but I didn't want to do that, and it's because I'm stubborn and very stupid. So I am just kind of dealing with the consequences of that today, and hopefully that doesn't affect me moving forward. But I will need to start tapering off slowly, and hopefully have a good peak week in 3 weeks. And so I will be performing at my best, hopefully. Um, Aside from those overhead presses, I did dips, split squats, back extensions, and then I brought back my dumbbell overhead walk. I went heavier today than I normally do because I haven't done them in a while, and I feel like as I get to meet prep, I think that the shoulder stability, that hundreds of steps on the shoulder, those bounces, I think those are going to be very important for me moving forward. So I want to include them at least on the Wednesday, perhaps also on the Saturday. Don't know what my Saturday this week is going to look like because last week was the 185 for 5. I imagine I will not be doing that this week. But that is all for today. I think as far as it goes, you kind of live and you learn, and it doesn't necessarily get easier. But thank you for watching. Shoots.